Hi, I'm Steve Alexander. I'm a product specialist with Roland, Canada, and I'd like to show you how I start to set up an acoustic guitar with the VG-99. And this is the approach that I use with electric instruments as well. The very first step is to push right, and then push page twice until the display shows initialize. And that's my starting position. I don't want to use any of the presets. I want to build my own from scratch. I push right again and it initializes the patch. Now I'm going to push name and then rotate this to show A. Now I'm going to choose a category while I'm here, and I rotate this to user 3 and exit. So now my patch will be assigned to my own category, where I might put several of my patches for quick access by pushing the category button. Okay, let's start. I don't need the Cosm guitar because I'm just running with a 1/4-inch cable, so I'll turn the Cosm guitar off. The mixer is showing a balance halfway between A and B, so I just turn to A because I'm just taking my mono output from the left side of the VG-99, and I'm running into a stage amplifier, which happens to be a Cube 30X, and that's set flat. So now let's exit, and here's a trick that I use to get my sound. I've pre-recorded my Martin guitar flat into my loop station. That's exactly how my guitar sounds. Now let's see if I can make it sound a little bit more interesting than the flat guitar sound. I have control over my output level here from the VG-99. I might be happy with just the flat sound, but let's add a little bit to it. Let's first of all go into Effects, and let's go over in Effects to Reverb, and I'll turn that on, and I push Reverb. I'm going to add the time to about 3.3 milliseconds, and do 3.3 seconds, and 11 milliseconds of pre-delay, and that gives me a little bit cleaner attack. Then I can crank it. A little bit too much. Back off the reverb until I like it. Now I can exit from that display, go back, and how about turning on some chorus? So I'll look at the chorus, turn it on, turn it off, set to 100, maybe a little too extreme. There's my sound there. Okay? Now, let's put it through an amplifier model. So I push Cosm Amp, turn that on. Big change, going through a JC120. But that isn't quite the sound I want, so I push this. That's warm and clean. A jazz combo. That's a full range sound. Lots of pages here. Push over one. Turn the bass, middle, and treble to 0. Now what I'm going to do is equalize my amplifier, or voice it, for my guitar. So I turn the bass up slowly. Till I hear the bass cut in the way I want it. Now the middle. Sweep the frequency to get just the right middle, and now finally the treble. You might want to exaggerate the treble a little bit because the treble frequencies fall off when you've got a crowded hall. But at any rate, I've got a constant monitor because I can listen to it as I EQ it, and because it's going through the loop station, I can walk away and get further away in the room to listen to my sound. Now I have my sound with my chorus and reverb the way I want it, going through a full range amplifier. Now I'd like to write that patch and save it. So I push right again, and twice writes the patch. Maybe I'd like to give it a name, so again I'll go to name, push name here, name A, and then page across for the next letter, C, O U S T I C. One, right, and again. So now I've written my patch. I'll save my flat acoustic guitar sound in the loop station in one of the 11 memory locations, and by doing that, whenever I go out to a gig, I can use a flat reference tone that I know is accurate, and then I can walk back in the hall or wherever and listen to how I've done my patch and maybe make a slight modification to my EQ settings, because I have 4 different EQs in the VG-99, so I have lots of opportunity for perfecting a sound in every given venue, but because I have a flat reference to work with, I know I'll always be able to refer to that. So that's how I go about setting up my acoustic guitar with the VG-99. Now that I've done that, now I'll show you how to use an electric guitar and create different guitars through one amplifier in the next segment. Thanks for watching.